This is going to be a practical guide to self-love, so tune in. Hi, my name is London. This is my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I do girl talks, practical advice. Yeah, I'm super excited for today's video. I was going to do something different, but I decided on this. It's a little bit of a layered topic, self-love. I feel like it's kind of a buzzword. I took some notes, so I'm going to be reading them. I have a lot to say about self-love. I'm going to be breaking it down into a few categories: physical, emotional and mental, social, and then spiritual. I think an overall tip, just like starting out, is leading with kindness and literally operating from a place of self-love. Like everything you do, you're loving yourself, you're not judging yourself, you're not shaming yourself, pure love. This includes radical self-forgiveness, love for life. Like, love is really at the center of everything, and if you put it at the center of everything, you will have a very beautiful life, honestly. So getting into physical, so I think my practical tips, exercise or any movement at all that you find works and that you can be consistent with, whether that's working out, going on walks, runs, dancing, yoga, anything you find that you can consistently do, that you enjoy. Simple. Physical activity can help manage depression. It can help manage like the low energy. Yeah, it's really great for the body. There's like, I think it's called like eye movement desensitization or something. So like when you're walking, your eyes are like scanning back and forth, and it's actually like really good for your brain and like processing things. So like whenever like I have a lot on my mind, I go for a walk and I usually feel a lot better. Eating less processed food and more whole foods. Like you don't have to have a diet, you don't have to be like have like a perfect like health like when it comes to eating. Like it's okay to have ice cream, it's okay to have desserts, it's okay to have candy sometimes, you know, like chips, like, you know, don't punish yourself. Again, like operate from a place of self-love, not like judgment. So, you know, let yourself enjoy food, but, you know your limits. Like another note I put is like listen to your body. Like if it doesn't feel good when you eat it, probably don't eat it, you know what I mean? Like for me, like I'm lactose intolerant, so like certain like dairy desserts, you know, just don't feel good in my body, and I listen to that, and I don't, you know, force myself, or like I don't allow myself to eat things that I know will affect my body, especially processed food. Like I don't know about y'all, but my stomach is really sensitive, and like I just can't do overly processed foods, at least all the time. Like once in a while, cool, but every day I can't. Like my body would be in shambles, honestly. So yeah, prioritize your health, prioritize your body. Like treat yourself like you love yourself. Like if you're taking care of a baby, you're not feeding it candy and a bunch of processed crap all the time. Like you're feeding it like yogurt and like, I mean, babies and adults are different, obviously, but like you're feeding it things that are gonna like give it nutrients, right? So like giving yourself those nutrients, and like where you don't eat a lot of like certain like nutrients and stuff, get that from like vitamins and supplements. Like that's what I do. I take a few different supplements, and like just prioritize your physical body. Like how we treat ourselves now will be a determiner for like our experience like years from now, you know? Like the sooner we prioritize our body and our health and our diet, like this, the longer that we live, the longer that we can enjoy our bodies and like live in our bodies and be present in them and like not have all these health problems. Like that's what I would say. Dress in clothes that fit your body, and don't just trying to fit into trends. Like find your own style, and if you don't have a style now, just try different things, and find your style. You know, like when you look good, you feel good. Whether you're into fashion or not, like how you present yourself really matters. And I think when you do find your sense of style, it does feel very empowering. Don't try to fit into old clothes that just don't fit you anymore. they're too small, they're too big. Like, you should wear your clothes should not wear you. Yeah, look good, feel good rule. That's like, have 2 out of the big 3. Like, have your hair or your makeup or your outfit look good. Like, if it ain't one, it's the other 2. So that's a little tip. Rest. Women need more rest than men. We need like 8 or 9 hours, not 7. Getting quality sleep is like probably one of the most important things you can do for your health. And like the biggest way you can show self-love. Prioritize rest. Like, do not stay up on TikTok. Okay, I need to take notes. Do not stay up on TikTok for 2-3 hours before you go to bed. No, that's not rest. Like, you're literally just like brain rotting before you go into your most subconscious state. Like, no. Read a book, journal, do something, go for a walk, I don't know, meditate, sit there. You can be bored for 5 seconds in your life. You don't need to be all the time, okay? Put the phone down. And that goes with morning and nighttime routines. That like wires the brain and optimizes good sleep. Like, you get the best sleep when you have these routines set in place. I mentioned it in my last video too. I keep touching my hair. How many times did I touch my hair? Yeah. So sleep, sleep, eating well, exercise, movement, physical activity. Like, those are the top 3, I think, for physical. Like, do those and you'll be straight. Also water. I need to drink more water too. Matter of fact, I got my big water here. Emotional, mental health. Validate yourself. Your emotions are valid. Your behaviors and your actions aren't always valid, but your emotions are. Don't harp on the past or prioritize thinking about the future constantly. Like, that is just a state of anxiety that you do not want to be in. Give yourself grace. Like, you didn't know then what you know now, and that's okay. Like, you learn your lesson and take it forward in the next relationships, the next friendships, the next job, like wherever you learn the lesson. Like, just take it with you. You don't have to live in the past and constantly analyze the situation, what you could have done, what you didn't do, what It's gone now. The past, it's in your head. Like, the only thing right now that I can see is the present moment. I'm not looking at the future, I'm looking at the past. Like, the only thing you can do is really, what you have control over is what you do today. That was a lot of mumble jumble. But the present matters. Like, what you do today is the only thing that matters. And so just don't harp on the past. Like, forgive yourself. It's okay. We're human. You can make mistakes. Making mistakes is okay. I promise. You guys see my Band-Aid? I literally split my whole nail off. I'm being dramatic. The tip of my nail came off. So I have to protect it while it grows back. Anyways. Let yourself feel emotions. Don't hold them in. Find a healthy release. And honestly, this can be different. This can look different for a lot of people. My release is journaling. Honestly, I've said that in the last video too. Talking with someone, listening to music, crying. Like, I'm a Cancer, okay? I shed a few tears. I shed some tears, and honestly, like, it's your body's natural way of releasing that, like, energy, because emotions are just energy in motion. So if you don't release these things, they just store. They sit and they store, and, you know, little things will just trigger you, and you'll go off, and you'll be like, you know, I don't know why I'm acting like this. And it's because you haven't let yourself feel your emotions. You haven't released them, so they're bubbled up, and then the little things make them explode, and now all of a sudden you're crashing out over the tiniest little thing. And I have my fair share of moments where that happened, and it's because I wasn't listening to my emotions. I wasn't honoring them. I wasn't letting myself feel them. I was pushing them down. I wasn't releasing them, so on and so forth. So find a way to healthily and positively release your emotions. That is very, very, very important. Radical self-forgiveness. Like I said, don't harp on the past. Forgive yourself. Please move on. Like, you are better than you were yesterday. Just, you know, like, it's okay. You'll be okay. Now, social. Stop overscheduling yourself and avoid burnout. You cannot be in 10 places at once. Be realistic with yourself. Put yourself first. If you deep down want to say no, but you say yes, you are betraying yourself. That is not self-love. Give yourself the love that you deserve. Like, if you're not feeling it, you can say no. Like, stop being a people pleaser. And this is a big one that I do, that I need to learn. I can be a big people pleaser, and honestly, it builds resentment. It builds sense of burnout. Like, say no if you feel like saying no. That's okay. Honor yourself. Oh, another one is, like, one of the biggest things I have been practicing, like, mentally, like a framework mentally for myself, is doing what I say I'm going to do. So, like, keeping promises to myself. That's, like, the biggest form of self-love that I think I'm learning right now. If I say I'm gonna go get up and go for a walk, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna give myself excuses. Like, I'm not going to find a way around it or just push it off till tomorrow. No, I'm doing it. And that builds, like, the self-confidence, the self-esteem that you have yourself, you got yourself, and you follow your word. If you don't follow your word, do you think anyone else is gonna, like, listen to you, respect your wishes, anything, if they see that you don't even do it for yourself? Like, self-love is literally, like, a determiner for how other people treat you. If people see you in terrible friendships, terrible relationships, they're gonna assume that you don't love yourself because of that. If you're feeling yourself being burnt out, whether that's work, school, friendships, relationships, like notice that before it gets to the point where you're disappointed, like, bitter, all of that. Like, give yourself time to process things, give yourself space. If things don't seem right and you're, like, retrospectively looking at something and you don't feel good about it, chances are you're totally right, and you need to give yourself time apart from that, separate from it, until you can figure it out again, until you feel like you can find the root of the problem. Set boundaries, stop people pleasing and overextending yourself. Setting boundaries is, like, one of the things that, like, people pleasers are, like, terrible at setting boundaries, because we don't want to upset people. We want to be that good guy in everyone's story. That will really not get you anywhere. Like, take it from me, I've had to set boundaries with family, with friends, like, and it sucks, but it feels really good standing up for yourself, and it feels really good when people can finally start adjusting to your boundaries. It takes a while if someone is used to having access to you all the time, having being able to say whatever they want to say to you, and you just going with the flow. Like, it takes time for them to get used to that, and honestly, like, it's worth it. It's gonna feel iffy at first. You're gonna want to, like, forget about your boundaries when, like, you see that people react negatively, and, like, it's just crazy, but, like, stick with it. Know your company. That's, like, what I've kind of learned too. Like, know who you're dealing with. Like, if you know that, for example, like, your cousin just always wants to talk to you about their drama, and it's never, like, about, you know, how you're doing, or, like, good things or positive things. Like, it's always about them, drama, then you know that you have to limit your calls with them, your talks with them, anything, your visits with them. Like, you just have to kind of know how people are, because people, one thing I've learned from my job is that people are very habitual. Like, once you kind of see their routines, their patterns of thinking, like, people don't change much. Like, unless they're, like, really dedicated to change, like, you can change, you know, gradually, like, step by step, day by day. But, like, a lot of people are stuck in their habits, stuck in their ways. Like, so know your company, know who you're dealing with, and use that to set boundaries that are productive for you and that are conducive to the lifestyle you want. That's the biggest form. Like, don't betray yourself. That's the biggest form of self-love too. Like, in relationships, like, setting boundaries. Don't betray yourself. Stick true to what you want, what you desire, what you believe. And, you know, if you speaking with a therapist about this too is really helpful. They can kind of help you navigate some of these boundaries, navigate some of these relationships. I'm not in therapy right now, but I was for a while, and it was really helpful. Like, I really seen the value in setting boundaries from my talks with my therapist, and it was great. Surround yourself with people who bring you up and not tear you down. They should inspire you, not dim you. Like, I also think this is, like, another, like, people-pleasing tendency, like, having friends and then, like, sticking by their side no matter what they do, say, think, whatever, act. Like, you can decide that certain friends just aren't conducive to your lifestyle anymore. Like, they're not positive, they're not adding to you, they're taking away from you, and that's okay. People change, things change, we evolve, we move on. Like, if your environment is not productive, positive, optimistic, like, those people are gonna bring you down with them. If you are friends with people that are not good friends to you, it's really doing just such a disservice to yourself. Stop trying to force friendships that don't fit. Yeah, partnerships, like, I've had my fair share of toxic relationships. It's terrible. Like, sure, you know, that love, that like romantic love is like it's so sought after, but you should not be with someone that hurts your feelings constantly. Like, you guys should not be arguing all the time. There should not be constant conflict. There shouldn't. That's not normal. You're in a toxic relationship. If they're taking you away from your friends and family, if they're affecting your mental health, if they're affecting your self-image, if you're gaining a bunch of weight, if you're losing a bunch of weight, like, they're not good for you. Leave them. And like, it's toxic relationships actually always feel the most compatible, because the inconsistency and the toxicity, it's like the ups and downs, it's literally like a high, and you're addicted to that high. And until you can break out of it and you cut contact and you go back to like normal, like without them, you realize it. Actually, like, it's like the cloud lifts above, goes away, the dark cloud goes away, and all of a sudden, like, this bright light shines on everything, and you're like, wow, I really went through that. Like, that was real. That wasn't a fake. That wasn't like that was time of my life that I spent and wasted. Like, nothing's a waste, but like, wasted. Like, precious life force on something that was dragging you down, limiting you, berating you. Like, yeah, the sooner you can realize that you're in a toxic relationship, and like, the sooner you can leave, the better. It's hard, you know, but reach out to friends, reach out to family. They can help you, you know. Like, don't be ashamed. It happens. Like, it is not that uncommon to be in an abusive or toxic relationship. It is not, especially if you have a lot going for you. If you're a pretty young woman, like, you're naturally going to attract people that are narcissist, toxic, abusive. Like, they want to dim your light because you have, like, and also too, they will try to humble you. Like, that is really what it is. They will try to humble you, and just, honestly, you don't deserve that. And a rule of thumb is, like, if you wouldn't let your sibling, your family member, your friend date them, you shouldn't either. Like, if you think that this person is bad, that you wouldn't even let them date someone that you loved, like, that's how you know. Like, just take a step back and like, think about it from like a bigger perspective, and I swear things will click. And I can make a whole video about like toxic relationships and stuff, and how to leave, and like how to realize that you're in one, and how to heal and everything. Like, I can make that whole video. And then spiritual, pray, meditate, or both. If you believe in a higher being, anything, like, really connect with that. This experience is different for everyone, so, you know, take it as you will. This experience is a very spiritual one, and if you're connected to that, it really just makes life so much more beautiful. If you believe in something, make time for it. Find a purpose. Like, find what makes you happy, find what fills you up, fills your soul. Like, you should be doing things that feel meaningful to you, whether that's volunteering, whether that's going to church, whether that's, I don't know, doing something for work, but like, helping people, like, whatever it is, like, that is really beautiful. And when you can find that sense of community, and that sense of belonging, and that sense of purpose, like, you are really going to, again, have a beautiful life. Like, that's all I can really say. So yeah. Another thing is, like, learn yourself. Like, no one should be able to read you. No one should be able to know you more than you know yourself. Personality quizzes, preferences, hobbies, etc. Like, know yourself, learn yourself. What are your do's, what are your don'ts, what are your expectations, what are your standards, like relationship, friendships, anything. Like, know yourself so well that you stand on business. Like, that is like the biggest form of protection. If you're just willy-nilly, like going with the wind, going with the flow, like you're gonna get blown every which way. But if you can know what you're looking for, what your expectations are, what you expect, like, that will really ground you as you move through life and as you navigate relationships. Like, that's like the biggest tip I have, honestly. Learn yourself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. That was a little bit of a longer video, not too long though. If you have any suggestions for what I should talk about next, let me know. Yeah, I have a few things coming up this month. I have my birthday, and then I'm also gonna be moving, so I'm gonna be vlogging. I think I'm gonna try to vlog, okay? Like, hopefully I do. I'm gonna force myself. I don't know how soon I'm gonna get the video out, but I do want to vlog for my birthday and for my moving situation. I'm so excited to move. I've been in my current place for like 2 years now, like over 2 years now. So it's a huge step for me. Yeah, I'm navigating life, and I'm so grateful for this channel to like express myself, to speak to an audience, whoever's watching. Yeah, that's all I have today. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.